Alright, so Court left to go play friendly, so my co-commentator is gone. So, Wolf against Isabelle. Right now, Ethanol Juice has been playing pretty well recently, but so has Jane, so it'll be interesting to see how these two play into each other. I do believe if they play, I think the last they played was 2 weeks ago. If I had to guess, I would believe that Jay probably beat Ethanol. But she was also running GameCube controller back then, which is something she's a lot more used to. And now she's doing GameCube, so I think she has some like hand issues. I don't want to comment too much on it. But I definitely remember her saying she doesn't enjoy the shape of the GameCube because of it hurts her hands. So definitely be interesting to see how this goes. I should probably switch around the names as well. Um, so yeah, not much happening right now. Idlehands looking for this kill. Ethanol doing his best to get more chip. Excuse me. Gets another forward tilt. Could be something. Goes for a fishing rod. Doesn't get any of it. Does pocket the laser. Looking for something to try and mix up Jane. Unfortunately, doesn't get the kill with that forward tilt, but does send her off stage, and Jane is immediately straight back into center stage. I thought that would activate the Lloyd mine. Guess it didn't. But Jane manages to get a forward tilt, gets the first kill on the board, and now Ethanol doing his best. That is definitely something that's very troublesome, though. Against Isabelle, you can just reflector the Lloyd mine, and then it's yours now, and it's just there. What incredible activation from Ethanol Juice there to try and catch out the jump from Idlehands. Unfortunately, was not able to get the up air follow-up he was looking for, therefore he did not get the kill he wanted. Which he's kind of in desperate need for at this point, because Idlehands is already at 160, and Ethanol has not been able to get much in terms of kill options here. And Ethanol just walks straight into that Idlehands F smash. Very unfortunate. Idlehands definitely seems like she's been in her only bragging demon so far. I feel like has been Sam Shawarma, who, as I think we've mentioned earlier, is not here today. And I guess Jane is also #1 seed. So we shall see how she does today. I believe on the other side of bracket we have J-Dash and Rose Beef. So that'll be interesting to see. I don't know how serious they were when they went to Casual Friday, because I do remember, I think Roast Beef won, and then J-Dash was second, Idlehands was third there. So it'll certainly be interesting to see what happens. Ethanol Juice, though, doing his best to try and get back into this. 73 already on Jane, but he has 80 on himself. Man, alright. Goes for an up smash, doesn't get it. Ethanol Juice was able to time his normal getup just enough that he didn't have to get hit by it. But Jane goes for a grab, goes out for the nair, gets hit by Ethanol's nair in return and gets gimped. Didn't have enough momentum to get back on the stage. Ethanol going for his classic maneuver of, I'm going to put my Lloyd Rocket down here, and then I'm going to go to the other side of the stage, and then I'm going to go under the stage, and then I'm going to try and see if you're not paying attention. And thankfully, Jane did pay attention. I think it's mainly because a lot of people Ethanol goes for it against a lot of people. It makes you wonder, what if you mixed it up? Alright, well, Idlehands gets game 1. This is a best of 5, by the way. But yeah. Alright. So, right now, definitely sticking with the guns here. Isabelle for Ethanol. Wolf for Idlehands. Definitely what I expected to see from both of these players. No change. And here we go. Ethanol definitely had a pretty close game. Unfortunately, wasn't able to bring it back because the deficit was definitely pretty large to try and come back from. Definitely feels like Jane is someone who can definitely throw out moves willy-nilly, and then they'll be like, well, I just got hit by this. Why'd you go for it? And she's just be like, well, no lag, so whatever. And as you can see with the S-Smash that has no lag, very broken. I think the biggest thing about fighting against Jane, if I had to make a guess, is trying to keep her out of your space without without overextending. Because I feel like if you get pushed out of your own space against her, she's really good at taking advantage of that. But I guess we'll see how Ethanol Juice is able to play around this. And unfortunately, Idle Hands went out a little too deep and lost their stock for it, but manages to take it back immediately with the back air. Right now, 22-0. Ethanol doing his best. I really do think that Ethanol is at his best when he is keeping you away from him. Especially as I feel like, what's the best word for this? Pacing? Sorry. No, this is really tiring to fucking commentate. But I feel like he really does a good job of making people come to him a lot of the time. And he can really draw upon that as his advantage here. But Jane is also very good when it comes to choosing her approaches. So it'll definitely be up to Ethanol Juice to really outplay Jane here. And goes for the fishing rod as a recovery option. Does get it. Jane goes for a back air out of shield. And just a little too high. Wow, reflected the Lloyd rocket and walked straight into it, so it exploded. Very unfortunate for Ethanol there. Not sure what he was planning on going for, but does manage just to even it up immediately afterwards. It is still 1-1. It's still 1-0 here, Jane's favor, but Ethanol is definitely making this one a lot more contested than it was last time. Feels like he's a little more patient on choosing his options, especially at ledge, because I feel like that's what Jane is always really good at calling out from a lot of people. She'll just go for an option. She's like, you're going to do this, and you're going to get hit by it. You're going to be like, wow, Wolf is broken. And, yeah. So it goes for another nair. It gets scooped up by that up smash. Very unfortunate for Ethanol Juice there. He's doing his best to make his way back into this game. He needs to let Idle Hands be the one doing the approaching, in my personal opinion. He's got to respect some of the space that she can generate. Let's see here. Goes for a nair from Idle Hands. Oh. And good forward air. It gets a nair on there. It's another forward air. This is definitely a dicey situation for both players here. Any wrong move could spell the end of a game. And if you're either of these players, you don't want to be evening up the game or 2 games down, to say the least. But Idle Hands manages to catch the jump from Ethanol. And it's 2-0, Jane. Alright, well. So we shall see how this goes here. Alright, so same characters, probably same stage. Ethanol Juice needs to think about Taco Bell more. And he's had a few close. He's definitely had like the ability to keep these games close. It really just comes down to being able to close out, and I do feel like Wolf is definitely a slightly better character when it comes to that, and that's why Wolf is top tier. Goes for a interesting S smash there, and Ethanol Juice was very ready for it. I thought that was a bit interesting. Let's see here. what's happening. Well, 109 on idle hands already, and 116, and this could be Ethanol's chance to take a lead for once in this set. Unfortunately, he got clipped by the wolf side B just barely, though, and manages to spot dodge and doesn't get punished for it. Goes for 3 up smashes in a row. I don't think Ethanol's really into this anymore, to be honest. It definitely feels like he's just fishing at this point. Yeah, it's kind of over. Oh man, he almost died there. Yeah, this is just over. Yeah. What the hell? Ethanol Juice pops off for what was an incredible recovery from a wolf side B. Manages to tech on the stage. And goes all the way down there. Unfortunately, though, I don't think he's able to make anything of it. Oh, goes for... Yeah, having... Wow, that Nair just tanked through all of that. Wolf is carried. Who even beats... Oh. Goes for an interesting up B option. Doesn't get punished for it, but does get punished by a fishing rod for a little bit of careless movement. And Ethanol Juice definitely can bring this back. He just needs to regather himself. Maybe that tech was the stroke of luck he needed here. The source of inspiration and motivation that he requires to truly bring this back. And unfortunately, he jumps straight into another wolf up smash. Man. And right now, Ethanol just doing his best to try and at least get a little bit of damage, try and take the stock. Jane's definitely going out here for it though. Gets clipped by the down air and gets another aerial. Gets footstooled. Oh, that was scary. All right, does manage to get out of that dicey situation. I think if that exploded, he might have been dead there. Is Jacob leaving? Jacob, are you leaving? Oh, okay. That's fair. Are you? How long are you gonna be here for? Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Well, have a safe drive home. It was good to see you again. Yeah. Will you? Are you planning on coming back for like Tech Chase or anything else? Okay, that's fair. All right. Well, Jane ends up winning. I'm saying goodbye to Joss, so I have more important matters at hand.